Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. This is the Bitcoin weekly analysis and daily analysis for today, Monday, 28th of October of 2024. Well, last week I was expecting continuation to the upside since the week before we had a huge candle. I was expecting last week to continue to the upside, but didn't happen. And in the video from last week, we talk about the possible zones for our retracement, and we mark this order block, and we mark this mitigation point. This is the mitigation point, and this is the order block. We mark these two zones, and even we mark the midpoint of this huge candle. And basically, Bitcoin retrace and respect the 3 points of possible supports that we have marked in the last video. So Bitcoin is behaving is still bullish because basically we have a close over this mitigation block and basically retrace and come back very near to the open of the week. Bitcoin just retraced 1.49%. That is nothing for a whole week. So we just create this another fair value gap here. Let me use the magnet so we can be pretty accurate here. We just create this fair value gap. So in the case of Bitcoin want to retrace, we have two zones. I will leave this order block here because we will have this. Let me use it. We will have the midpoint of this wick that is 607.5. Yeah, 607.5. This is the midpoint of this huge wick. This is one zone for a possible retracement that is almost overlapped with this mitigation block. This is the first zone of retracement. The second zone of retracement is this fair value gap. The idea is that Bitcoin touch it and bounce, or maybe in the worst case, pass through and bounce, but always close over the midpoint of this wick to continue being bullish. If Bitcoin started to close a weekly candle below here or here, that is not a good sign, and maybe Bitcoin will pick up this low. But for now, if the weekly candle retrace to this zone and bounce, is pretty normal, pretty okay. And if retrace to this zone and bounce, is pretty okay without any problem. So the most likely scenario is that Bitcoin, since it creates this huge wick, probably will try to pick up one more time this zone and go up. That this whole movement that Bitcoin can retrace to here and go up could be in just one candle, could be just this week, this week during the whole week, because basically Bitcoin doesn't move a lot. It moves, but it closed very near to the open. Was basically not movement at all. 1.49% in 1 week is not much, but it has a lot of volatility because it moves a lot during the week. So main scenario for me is that Bitcoin is still bullish because we are still in a bullish market structure, and the possibility of a retracement to this zone, I think is likely, at least to this place is very likely. Here I think not too much likely, but to this zone is very likely that Bitcoin could retrace during the first day, during today Monday, or tomorrow Tuesday. And I think this week could be the week that the Bitcoin goes to the all-time high, because if we see the monthly candle, the monthly candle is looking pretty good, guys. It's looking pretty good. Basically, Bitcoin respect this whole fair value gap, respect the midpoint of this wick, respect the mid in this candle. Bitcoin respect the midpoint of this huge candle, and the biggest movement goes when the candle retraced to the midpoint of the candle before, and that is happening basically. So I think it's very likely that Bitcoin will try to close at least over here during this month of October. We have a few days to go, and maybe in November we'll pass to the all-time high, or the best case, before the last day of October, we will have a closure over the all-time high. At that will be super, super, super bullish for the Bitcoin price. So basically, looking at the weekly chart, we're still bullish, a chance to retracement, but the all-time highs are super, super, super close. So bullish for this week, looking for these two zones in the worst case scenario for a retracement. Okay, guys, this is the analysis for the week. Now we go into the daily. Come down to the time frame. And basically, Bitcoin this Sunday goes up past this inverted order block and close over the midpoint of these two fair value gap that were inverted a few times before. So still basically bullish, looking for a continuation, looking especially to this place because here we have liquidity very near. This point are so close, so it's highly likely that this week Bitcoin will go to this place. Basically a zone for a retracement is here the midpoint of this wick that we have here. And one concern that I have in the daily time frame is that let me check. This is the fair value gap in the weekly time frame, and here we have a fair value gap in the daily time frame. Okay, this fair value gap in the daily time frame we haven't visited yet. Bitcoin hasn't visited yet, and we have these 2 points that is super close, and here too. So these 3 points are very close, and there's a chance that I don't know if this week or the next week, but they're looking pretty good for a retracement. Like here we have a very close point. Bitcoin certainly will go here, but the question is what Bitcoin will do first. I think it's more likely to go here, then probably try to close a little over, and then come down during the first days of November probably and pick up this pole of liquidity, and then the rest of November going up. Probably could be one scenario, but this is pretty beautiful for a short and pick up and go the Bitcoin price go and pick up liquidity. But for now, the closest point to pick up liquidity is the midpoint of this week, and but I'm still looking for a continuation because here is super close and these points are almost equal. So this is the high probability trade, go to this place. The thing is that Bitcoin will close below this line or above. If it closes above, I think it's more likely that we'll try to pick up this place and this, and the whole thing of liquidity is very close to the upside. So in the case of Bitcoin being bullish, we have a lot of points of interest to the upside, a lot of liquidity. Bitcoin will pass through maybe in one day, just one candle. But in the case the things starting to become a little bearish, then the next point is here, and this is a very juicy point of liquidity here in the whole zone. Okay, guys, this is the analysis for today. Hope you like it. If you want, you can subscribe, give us a like, and share with your friends. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.